So the area of North Africa and Southwest Asia have three religions that are major religions. The first is Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. Those three all started in that area. So first we're going to focus on Judaism. So what's this religion all about? Well, people who are Jews believe that there is one God and that his name is Yahweh. They have a book called the Torah. It's kind of like a Jewish Bible. Some famous people that are Jewish are the man named Moses. He wrote part of the Torah. So they were living in Israel, and they had three kings in a row: King Saul, King David, and King Solomon. When those three took their turns on the throne, the country had relative peace. But when Solomon's rule was finished, a lot of war and fighting started. So what happened was, over time, other countries would come in and take over the Israel area. But they wouldn't allow the Jews to stay put. They took them to another country to live there. So the Jewish religion spread. That spread was called the Diaspora. Today, Jewish people live all over. But suppose something bad happened, like a problem or a natural disaster. People would look at the Jews and blame them, saying that it was their fault. Were they responsible? No, but they would go ahead and blame them. A famous instance is something called the Holocaust. What happened was people who were Jewish were given a yellow Star of David to put on their clothing. It identified that they were Jewish. If they were found, they would be taken and put in a big jail called a concentration camp. A lot of people would die while they were there. Still, the Jewish people believe that there is one God who has a special person who will come down to earth and save them. That person has the title of Messiah. They believe that soon that person will come down to earth and save the people. Jewish celebrations, they have a few of them. One is Rosh Hashanah. The other is Yom Kippur. Rosh Hashanah kind of looks like a New Year celebration. Now, the second religion is Christianity. There's a group of people in that religion. They believe that there is one God, and they also believe in a man named Jesus Christ. Christians, as a group, believe that Jesus came down to earth to save everyone. So now our calendar is actually based on him. BC means that it was something that happened before Christ came down to earth, and AD means after Christ. Christians' special book is called the Bible. In that book, you find the history of Christianity. It started long ago and actually has the same beginnings as Judaism, but then they diverge and go in different ways. So while Jesus himself was on earth, he had a group of followers called disciples. They learned everything that he taught and studied, and then when Jesus left, they took the lead and kept Christianity going. For 300 years, Christianity was suffered great persecution. But what happened at about 300 AD, there was a Roman ruler. His name was Constantine. He decided that Christianity was actually good and made the persecution stop. Christians believe that you should be taking care of other people. It's called ministering to them. And it means that you take care of and you help other people. Many colleges and universities started because of the Christian religion and their churches. But there's one area in history, this one section of history called the Crusades. That was a time when Christians forced other people who weren't Christians to submit to the Christian religion. Some of their celebrations are Palm Sunday, Good Friday. Those are the celebrations. Now, the third religion to come from that area was Islam. That started roughly the same time as the other two, and in the same place. Islam believes what? Well, the group of people who are Islamic believe that there is one God and that his name is Allah. Islamic people believe that they have what's called the 5 pillars of faith. There was one man, his name is Muhammad. He was what's called a prophet. Meant that his writings, many people viewed were very important and they remember it. But where are they written down? It's in a book called the Quran. So every year, Islamic people start something called a Hajj. That means that they actually go to the holy city and they visit that area, and it's called a Mecca. The city's name is Jerusalem. They visit and they go because it's part of their 5 pillars of faith. Islamic celebrations include Ramadan and that's it.